welcome to the Daily Englisher. Today I'd like to talk about a video called Life Lessons with Jon Lajoie. Jon Lajoie, I'm probably saying his name wrong, is a Canadian comedian. You might have seen his music videos like Everyday Normal Guy or Stay at Home Dad. Those videos are so funny, so go and watch them if you haven't seen them already. And I'm going to talk about them another time too. Life Lessons is a parody of the kind of common advice that you see in self-help books or books of famous quotes or proverbs. He starts every sentence with, "So-and-so once told me," "my father once told me," or "my grandmother once told me." And the first part of the sentence sounds like it's going to be the typical kind of advice that people give. And then he says something unexpected at the end. So the first one starts, "My father once told me, John, be strong. Strength will help you." And you think he's going to say something like, "Strength will help you deal with the many challenges that you will face in life." But instead he says, "break things." So you start off assuming he's talking about emotional strength, but in the end he's actually talking about physical strength. The next one he says is, "My grandmother once told me, John, if you want to be successful in life," and you think the next bit might be, "study hard and believe in yourself," or "be nice to people," or whatever, but instead the end is, "forget about it because you're a retard." And in between what he's saying, there are famous proverbs or sayings written on the screen. Well, the first parts are famous, and he has changed the endings. The first one starts, "When life gives you lemons." This is part of a famous saying which goes, "When life gives you lemons, make lemonade," which means that you should try and make the best of a bad situation. Kind of like every cloud has a silver lining. But instead of "make lemonade," he changes it to, "When life gives you lemons, throw them at people who own expensive cars." When we were visiting Acadia University last year, the student elections were on. I filmed some of the campaign posters because I thought it would be interesting to study the language they used. Some of them were quite simple and to the point. "Vote Steve Barron for Councillor at Large." And others were more creative and wrote things like rhyming slogans. "Vote for Chappie and he'll make you happy." Care Bear Countdown. This is a takeoff of the Care Bears, which were popular characters in the 80s. "So what if you can't pronounce my last name?" This girl played on the fact that she has an unusual last name. These people campaigned as a group called Team Easy. "We ain't sleazy, we just easy." And I thought this poster was pretty funny. "Vote Matt Chapman. He'll be like your favourite bra and support you." Kia ora, in stick news today, an oil spill in Alberta, Canada has killed hundreds of birds. On the 5th of December 2005, a company called Harvest Energy drilled an oil well, but they plugged and abandoned it a few days later. On Monday, a crew was surveying in the region and discovered the well was leaking. Up to 90 barrels of oil had leaked from the well. A spokesperson says it's not clear why it happened or for how long oil seeped from the well. They said it was a highly unusual spill because most leaks happen at wells that are being drilled or are just going into production. The Globe and Mail has reported the spill killed up to 500 ducks and swallows. A Greenpeace spokesperson said the spill really points to the fact that the environment in Alberta is not under good hands or good management right now. "Things are really spinning wildly out of control," he said. The Vice President for the Canadian Association of Petroleum Producers said that the incident was unfortunate and that the industry would examine it closely. "What the industry needs to do and will do is take steps to learn from this," he said. "We need to make sure we're doing an appropriate job." And that was Stick News for Thursday, the 11th of September. Kia ora.
Today's word is spill. If you fill your cup up too much, you might spill it when you pick it up, like this.
What do you think of Sarah Palin? I knew you were going to say that. It does too. Seriously though. I saw that too. What does that mean? All her kids play hockey? What do you mean? What kind of person? Well, she has an awesome name. And if you rearrange the letters in her last name, it spells plain. I don't know, I haven't read anything about her, except that she calls herself a hockey mum. Yeah, I guess so. But actually, it sounds like it's some kind of stereotype. Like, it's not about whether your kids play hockey or not. If you're a hockey mum, then it means you're a certain kind of person. I don't know, I've never heard it before.
Finish this quote. We have nothing to fear but A. Lions, B. Tigers, C. Fear itself. C. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of A. Wisdom, B. Harry Potter, C. Pippi Longstocking. A. An eye for an eye makes the whole world A. Deaf, B. Blind, C. Peaceful. B. History is written by those who A. Win, B. Lose, C. Can write. A. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely A. Co-workers, B. Players, C. Extras. B.
And that was the Daily English Show. See you tomorrow. Bye.